So with that, let's just roll into our last section here. I asked everyone to come up with your favorite trade. And so that was not it. That was the portfolio asset allocation. Give me the best idea. Mr. Bianco, to you, sir.
Long gold. I think if you wanted to just take a speculative trade that's ready to go, it's been, I've joked that I almost feel bad for Peter Schiff. He's gotten everything he's ever wanted, and the price of gold has only recently started to move, and it's got a big catch-up to come. So if I had to pick a trade, it would be long gold.
That's my. Well, there you have it. That is the 4th annual session of Roundtable Prime. I want to thank all of our panelists today. I think we covered the world. We covered markets. We had some ideas. But I want to open it up to any parting thoughts before you guys leave today. So any other parting thoughts?
Yeah, I agree with that. It's very long term, too. And China had decades of tremendous increase in the labor force. Now it's going the other way. So if you want to play that theme, and I've been talking about this for years, this is not for 1 year. It's not even for 5 years, but India, because the demographics there are almost identical to where China was 35 years ago. And people say, when you say India, you get a tick off laundry list of why you shouldn't do it, all these really terrible things. But to that I always say, that means it can get better. It's like what I say, never buy a AAA rated corporate bond. There's only one way that it's going.
Very youthful demographics, strongest growth in the world.
Very well educated.
Their stock market very recently just came off a record high.
And they're due
huge outperformers last year.
They're due to surpass, as early as this year, they're due to surpass China as the most populous country on the planet. So we're going to have to update our thinking that all the people live in China. It might be all the people live in India as we go forward.
So I would jump in.
If I was to throw out one other thing, 2022 saw an amazing feat. The ARK fund was down 65%, and it got inflows. There's no other example, especially of a large fund, that I could see that anywhere remotely that anybody could be down that much and still get inflows. The inflows, by all analysis, appear to be hot speculative money. Oh, it's gone from 160 down to 30, and I'm going to buy it because it's going to pop to 45, and I'm going to get out at 50% rally because it's going to 10. It usually doesn't work that way. Mm-hmm. And I think the bigger issue is it's down 65%, and we're still degenerate gambling, and that there's going to be a pop in this. The speculation is not gone yet. We still have some more steps to go before we finally get rid of it all. Maybe,
but since you put in
maybe your 15 PE on 190, sub 3,000 S&P might go a long way to kind of wringing that out. But we're not quite there yet.
But I will say, Jim, since you're putting an asterisk on this never happening before, you got to give props to Kathy Wood, because she'll make some prosperity preachers blush. I've listened to a few of her presentations, like, who does send a check to?
Right, no. I think that what she's very good at is she believes what she says. Right. She is not a huckster. I think she's sincere in her belief about her stocks. It ain't working, but she's sincere about it.
And that goes a long way. So